Welcome back, Wolfpack. Vrolus here, and this is the last battle for Fan Fridays for the week. Remember, guys, it's called Fan Fridays, trying to make fans feel special for their battles, so please keep your negative comments out of Fan Fridays. That I know it's not going to be the best battle every time. That's not super competitive, awesome Fridays. It's Fan Fridays. And at the same time, when you're leaving a negative comment, that means you're not giving me enough respect, the fan enough respect, or the opponent enough respect, and that is a huge problem in the Pokemon community. That, you know, we should always respect everyone's battling because they're either trying to get better, sometimes they're unrated, sometimes they're on free, sometimes they have some crazy strategies, but they think it works, you know? It might have some great potential that we don't see, and that's why I upload it. Because I go through many Fan Fridays. Sometimes the weeks are slow and I have to stretch. Other times I have to try to decide which ones are going to make the cut. But at the same time, you know, I have to work with what I'm dealt. People don't like uploading. People don't like sending me losses. They want to shine. And sometimes to shine, you have to go up against, you have these interesting battles, you know. Sweep makes your opponent look bad even if they might have been good. Setup. When I upload setup, I generally upload it if there's a misplay because the misplay doesn't matter to a degree. That depending on what the opponent's up to, it just doesn't make a difference. That could have been an Aerial Ace Aegislash, that could have just as much been an Iron Head Aegislash, and it still wouldn't have been able to do too much. Now, Aerial Ace Aegislash, I like the idea, because it breaks down Minimize, it breaks down Evasion, we're in Battle Spot. You might see that, and if the opponent's lost to it before, he feels like that is his personal tech. Might have won him the battles that he would have otherwise lost, and he feels good for it, and he might actually be a skilled battler because of it. And at the same time, it feels like you're not giving the fan enough credit, that this is their time, that I'm trying to praise them, I'm trying to give the fans their showcase, their review. And then, you know, how do you think it makes them feel? That when you're commenting negatively, it affects 3 people. And I'm just trying to show you guys, you know, give me some credit, because I know when the battle was going to be won or lost regardless of how the opponent's playing, just because of the fan's skill or the fan's strategy, or just the way it all works out in the end. You know, sometimes it's not always the best, but at the same time, sometimes it doesn't even change the battle. I look at the whole thing, and I just try to make Fan Fridays a fun thing for everyone instead of it's supposed to be a nice little respite. It's not supposed to be even more competitive, grudging overall. So without any further ado, let's see what Dakota has for this Fan Friday battle. If I actually hit the start button, there we go. So Smeargle, Greninja. Interesting setup. I'm thinking Map Block, but Map Block can get out priority pretty hard, but Smeargle can still set up really well. Clefable Hawlucha on the opponent. I love Hawlucha as a supportive Pokemon. No way. Do we have another Quick Claw? Oh, that's insane. And it does make sense, you know, if you're behind Map Block, might as well take the chance and have it work out. So Smeargle is going to use Dark Void. Follow Me isn't going to be affected by Dark Void at all because it hits both opponents. So Clefable avoids the attack. Ironically, Clefable was the one wanting to get hit and was the only one not getting hit. So Hawlucha now sleep, and there's the Map Block. I can see the Map Block working out, trying to keep Smeargle safe. Like, that Hawlucha threw out a high jump kick would have been brutal. But at the same time, if you have that outspeed, you might as well just go for a super effective Ice Beam. But that's how the play worked out. So switching into Rodom, Clefable's going to use Protect, anticipating maybe another Dark Void, or just a Gunk Shot from Greninja. Greninja's going to throw out the Fling, and it's not going to do anything because it's protecting itself. So my thought, maybe Razor Fang. That way it Map Blocks, then it gets a flinch on the Pokemon that might not have gone to sleep, and it goes crazy from there. So there's the Fling, but it failed. So I didn't know that if you protect, it blew the item. Or maybe, I don't understand what just happened there. But anyway, that's going to be Baton Pass into Throw, which is very interesting. And then Clefable's going to get the Thunder Wave to try to work on that Greninja shutdown. That means, you know, Rotom's going to have the outspeed. It's going to hit it pretty hard, except it is a Dark type now. So Greninja just gets withdrawn, and Slowbro comes in. Is Slowbro going to psych up? Like, what is the point here? Like, Throw has some good hit point bulk. It has a Belly Drum in it right now. And Rotom's going to Will-O-Wisp it to cut the effectiveness down. So now it's only like having a Swords Dance because of the way that stats work. Throw's going to Poison Jab into the Clefable. That's still a KO. It's like huge offenses on that Throw, I think. I think it has like it's got to be over 100, and it's still being doubled on a super effective hit. Gyarados comes in. Could we see Mega Gyarados? Intimidate, also going to lower Throw even more, except now, I think because of the burn in the stats, it's like at 1.7 times, or yeah, 1.75 times. So it's still above a Swords Dance, still looking decent on those offenses, even after burn. and a fighting type move onto the Mega Gyarados could be ferocious. So there's Mega Slowbro as well, showing with the Mega Gyarados. Slowbro going to be Tanky Mofo, and Rotom with the Volt Switch going to hit Slowbro for that super effective hit. Hawlucha is asleep and really the only other option right now. Yeah, so we're going to see how this ends up playing out. There's the Hawlucha. Sleep, whatever. Gyarados going to throw out the Waterfall. Now we're going to see how tanky this throw really is. The answer is very, and it throws out the Thunder Punch. Playing it safe, and it's still very effective right there. That if it did evolve or if it didn't evolve, it's got that coverage, so it really doesn't need to take the risk if it wasn't going to. And there's a Trick Room. So now we still have a good amount of damage on that Trick Room. They're taking a little damage from Burn, but it's going to be able to smack Hawlucha with a Thunder Punch. And we also do have Rotom out there. Slowbro also using its tankiness to just be a healer support. So giving Throw a lot of health back, going to Thunder Punch that Hawlucha. Hawlucha's asleep, it doesn't have anything. That's a KO. And guys, we just watched Belly Drum into Throw go for the Mega Sweep right here. I'm wondering what the follow-up is going to be. Hydro Pump and Throw. Not going to be a lot. We can see this guy as being very tanky. And that's going to be a forfeit. Yeah, the opponent really doesn't have many other options because all the other Pokemon are alive. You know, that could just as easily bring in Dark Void on the Smeargle. It was over. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys had a nice week. And it doesn't sound like you enjoyed this week's Fan Fries. Remember guys, I'm doing my best here. That sometimes you don't always get the best battles. I'm relying on you guys for sending me good ones. And sometimes, you know, it just doesn't happen. And it's all about respect. Like, that's what I try to do, you know. Every battle doesn't have to be the best battle. Every fan might not always be the best player ever because that's impossible. But at the same time, they want to feel special, and I'm not going to deny that to them if I genuinely enjoyed their battle, think they had a good strategy, and think that, you know, the opponent didn't have as much of a hand in it as you guys say. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you all have a nice day.